Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping, and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at OutdoorElementsInc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@OutdoorElementsInc.com.
Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Nutrition. Transform your health and wellness with 712 Nutrition. Stop in today for healthy, delicious protein shakes bundled with a supportive community. Start feeling your best today.
Find furniture, mattresses, flooring, paint, and window treatments at your local Furniture Mart. They are family-owned and located in downtown Sioux Center. German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1891. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner. Online at germanfarmers.com.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery.
The Greenhouse, located in Hall, Iowa, bringing you amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and so much more. A big city feel, only 10 minutes away from Sioux Center, with a second location opening soon in Sanborn.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City will exceed your expectation.
In the Dome, we have a space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for Dordt athletes, it's for the entire community. Whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. Hope you stop by soon.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Cruz & Cruz, PC, certified public accountants, offices in Sioux Center and Lamar's. Helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner and Dordt Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. Today's broadcast brought to you by Ski-Bout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether you're building or replacing, Ski-Bout Window and Door has the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Ski-Bout and see the difference. NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
How can I join Defender Forever? It's easy. Go to dordt.edu/forever and sign up. You'll not only stay connected with the Dordt community, but also support the future of Defender Nation. Start Forever now. Once you sign up, you will receive exclusive perks, brand new gear, event access, and the latest Dordt news. Be part of something special. Be part of Defender Forever.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop. When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today, serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2313.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by RA Rentals. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for the next project? Look no further than RA Rentals, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. RA Rentals, your regional equipment rental experts. Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online, 712realty.com, leading you home. This broadcast brought to you by the Ullman Funeral Homes, Chad Ullman, Lori Ewell, and Taylor Van Witchell, providing professional attention to every detail.
Dordt is a place where students flourish.
What stands out about Dordt's mission is how they prepare us as students to face a world that is in need of the Word of God.
We are seeking to embody discipleship. What does it mean to faithfully follow Jesus?
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa, life in the center of everything. Where we connect with friends, coworkers, family, and the great outdoors, knowing that in Sioux Center, you're never far from making the next great memory. And we grow great companies that make cutting-edge breakthroughs to make life better here and around the world. And when it's time to play, we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new athletic director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning in to the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
Dordt's program is a little bit unique in that it's entirely online, but one of the unique pieces is that for every learning module in every single class, we have a synchronous class. Students get a chance to know each other, to interact with each other, to learn from each other. That opportunity is really valued by the students that are in the program. I enjoy that. I enjoy teaching those classes and getting to know those students, but also being able to bring in different people's experiences.
I wish I had a graphic that said greatest pregame show in all of America. Would help if I get the headset that works.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Defender Soccer Complex. Wednesday night soccer. It is postseason play as the Dordt University women take on Doane University in a GPAC quarterfinal. Dordt earning the number 4 seed on the season. They finished the conference play 7-2-2, 9-5-3 overall, coming off a 3-2 win over Northwestern. They've almost had a week to prepare for this one. Their opponent tonight, Doane University. The Tigers come in as the number 5 seed, 6-4-1 in the league, 8-8-2 overall. And like Dordt, they've almost had a week to prepare. Last time out, they lost to Concordia in last-second fashion by the score of 2-1. One of 4 quarterfinal contests across the GPAC. One game going on as we speak. Number 2 seed Concordia with a 2-0 lead over College of St. Mary. That's the 2-7 matchup. GPAC regular season champion Morningside playing host to Mount Marty. That will start in a couple of minutes as well. And then your 3-6 matchup is Hastings playing host to Dakota Wesleyan. Taking a look at the bracket, a win today, and Dordt would advance and play in the GPAC semifinals against the number 1 or 8 seed. If it is against Morningside, the Defenders make the short trip south to Sioux City to take on the Mustangs. If Mount Marty can pull the upset against Morningside and Dordt wins, it would be here, and that would be on Saturday at time to be determined. Of course, the men's soccer quarterfinal happened as well. That was on Saturday, and upsets galore, so anything is possible in the postseason play. Number 1 seed Northwestern, the GPAC regular season champion, what a year they had, but they were upset by number 8 seed Mount Marty They played to a scoreless tie after double overtime. It went to PKs. It went to extra PKs. And Mount Marty earned the win over Northwestern. Morningside beat Dakota Wesleyan. Briar Cliff upset Midland. And Concordia edged out Hastings in a crazy and wild quarterfinal on the men's side of things. Other Defender athletics, the Dordt University volleyball team going to Sioux City tonight to close out the regular season. Pivotal game for the Defenders as they take on Morningside. Morningside, a team that got them at the DeWitt earlier this year. In a win, and Dordt still has a shot at hosting in the GPAC quarterfinals as the number 4 seed. They need Briar Cliff to beat Dakota Wesleyan for that to happen. But first things first, Dordt would love a win over Morningside tonight and head into the postseason play with a little momentum. And don't forget that basketball going on, not Defender basketball, but a lot of GPAC basketball, women and men's games tonight as well, believe it or not. The winter sports season is upon us. Second matchup between these two teams back on October 18, right here at the Defender Soccer Complex. Dordt beat Doane by the score of 2-0. It was scoreless at the half, but then Brooke Margema during the 63rd minute, she scored, and it ended up being the game winner. It was a long shot, her first career goal from about 30 yards out, 63rd minute. And then Karina Tell added a goal 5 minutes later for a little insurance, assisted by Abby Keltner, and it ended up being 2-0 in favor of the Defenders. Dordt dominated statistically, 17-2 total shots, 10-1 in shots on goal in that win. In terms of postseason play, Dordt making their 23rd appearance in the GPAC tournament. Keep in mind the GPAC started in the year of 2000. They've missed the tournament only 3 times, and they have played Doane 4 times in the GPAC quarterfinals, and they are a perfect 4-0 against the Doane Tigers in the GPAC quarterfinal, including last year a 3-0 win over Doane in the GPAC quarters. They also played in 2010, 2009, and way back when in 2002. For the Doane Tigers, last time out, they lost to Concordia, scoreless at the half. Doane on a goal by Haley Brodeen during the 72nd minute led 1-0, but then Concordia scored 2 goals in the final 9 minutes, both by Kirsten Gardner. And Concordia earned the come-from-behind win. Virginia Johnson, first-team all-conference goalkeeper for Doane, had 9 saves. Doane was outshot by Concordia 19-2, including 11-2 on goal, and that was October 29 against Concordia. Doane has lost 3 of their last 4 coming in. Their only win during that time was against College of St. Mary. Dordt, last time out, beat Northwestern 3-2 to wrap up the regular season. Kind of a crazy game. Dordt led 1-0 at the half. Jenna Roberts scored the goal in the first half for the Defenders. A PK by Northwestern tied it at 1. Karina Tell scored off an assist by Megan Aukus to make it 2-1. Then all the way to the 87th minute, Northwestern seemingly tied the game for good, 2-2. Less than 30 seconds later, though, Dordt scored the game winner, a goal by Kelly Wepa, assisted by Margema, and Dordt won it 3-2 to close out the regular season. It'll be Doane and Dordt. GPAC quarterfinals. We'll have the starting lineups and the first kick right after we take this time out. Thank you for joining us for Defender Soccer, Dordt Media Network.
Nation, did you know that Dordt Athletics has over 700 student athletes that make up less than 50% of the student body? We want to invite you to join the Defender Gold Club and support those student athletes, our staff, and coaches this season. Your charitable donation helps advance Defender Athletics and the Defender Way. Last year, we were just shy of 900 members in the Defender Gold Club. Help us reach that 1,000-member mark this year. By becoming a member, you will directly support the student athletes and coaches here at Dordt University. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders.
Today's broadcast is
soccer, and welcome to tonight's postseason matchup between Dordt University and Doane University. Dordt and the Great Plains Athletic Conference and the NAI have formed a partnership to promote character in athletics. The NAI wants its athletes, coaches, officials, and fans to be role models for sportsmanship and fair play and in the communities. Let's meet the starters. First of all, for the Doane Tigers, the visitors on the scoreboard from Crete, Nebraska. Starters for the Doane Tigers. In goal, number 0, Virginia Johnson. Number 4, Brianna Lynn Ahia. Number 5, Celeste Galvin. Number 6, Annalie Astorga. Number 9, Haley Brodeen. Number 15, Megan Townsend. Number 19, Megan Kennedy. Number 21, Meridian Lehman. Number 23, Elizabeth Winkles. Number 30, McKenna Rathbun. And number 32, Kaylin Horries. The Tigers are coached by Jennifer Kennedy Croft, assisted by Peyton Cooley, Dave Goslin, and Grayson Meyer. And now introducing the starters for Dordt University. In goal, number 99, Lydia Zylstra. Number 2, Jenna Roberts. Number 14, Faith Mondale. Number 16, Maria Zylstra. Number 17, Ashlyn Marjama. Number 18, Karina Tell. Number 21, Maria Enningenberg. Number 22, Lamise Batarse. Number 23, Brooke Marjama. Number 24, Abby Worthy. And number 28, Paige Miller. The defenders are coached by Peyton Chitwood, Kara Lewis, Wendy Kenny, and Maddie Stacy.
brought to you by RA Rentals. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for the next project? Look no further than RA Rentals, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. RA Rentals, your regional equipment rental experts. Discover more than just inventory, service, and financing for Ford models. Mao Motor Company is committed to exceptional customer service. Mao Motor on Highway 75 North in Sioux Center. Online, maomotor.com. Today's broadcast brought to you by Hague Health Center, proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit. NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek. Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa. Life in the center of everything. Where we connect with friends, coworkers, family, and the great outdoors. Knowing that in Sioux Center, you're never far from making the next great memory. And we grow great companies that make cutting-edge breakthroughs to make life better here and around the world. And when it's time to play, we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by RA Rentals. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for the next project? Look no further than RA Rentals, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. RA Rentals, your regional equipment rental experts.
Welcome back to the Defenders Soccer Complex, site of this GPAC quarterfinal. Dordt University, the number 4 seed, taking on number 5 Doane University. Playing for the second time this season, Dordt beat Doane earlier this year, just a couple of weeks ago, October 18, by the score of 2-0. Let's meet the starters. First of all, for Doane University and their head coach, Jennifer Kennedy Croft, in her 9th season with the Doane Tigers. They'll run a 4-4-2 lineup. In goal, Virginia Johnson, first-team all-conference goalkeeper returning. And she's a good one, a junior from Lenexa, Kansas. The back four, Megan Kennedy, Meridian Lehman, Elizabeth Winkles, and McKenna Rathbun. Their 4 midfielders, Annalie Astorga, Haley Brodeen, Megan Townsend, and Kaylin Horries. Up front, Brianna Lynn Ahia and Celeste Galvin. Ahia with 4 goals on the season. McKenna Rathbun, who's there on defense, leads the team in goals, assists, and points. 8 goals, 5 assists, 21 points. We'll have to see if she runs up front and attacks out of the back. For Dordt University and first-year head coach Peyton Chitwood, they'll run a 3-5-2 today. Lydia Zylstra will be in goal. The 3 defenders, Lamise Patarse, Maria Enningenberg, and Abby Worthy. Your 5 midfielders, Faith Bondale, Paige Miller, Ashlyn Margema, Brooke Margema, and Jenna Roberts. Up front, Maria Zylstra and Karina Tell. Those are your starters and the formation that both of these teams will be played. One change to keep in mind, and if I can be biased, we hope it doesn't get there, but if so, we will play overtime, and after 2 overtime periods, if the game is still tied, we go to a shootout, and that is something different than the regular season. Regular season, we end in tie. In fact, that is a common occurrence, a common result. But postseason play, it's different. Got to have a winner in one way, shape, or form. We'll give the pregame show as play continues. Thank you for joining us on the Dordt Media Network. Glad that you could join us. The propers can send me an email at matt.boss@dort.edu. Love to hear from you. Got our first email from a listener tuning in from his dorm room, Hunter Hoffland, who is an average Defender soccer fan, tuning in from his dorm room. So thank you for your email, Hunter Hoffland. Dordt University, under head coach Peyton Chitwood, in his first year, he replaced Alex Durbin, who spent 5 years as the head coach prior to this season. Coach Durbin went to take an assistant's job at Samford. Dordt last year under Coach Durbin, 12-5-1, a third-place finish in the conference, made it to the GPAC semifinals, before losing to Concordia 1-0. Coach Chitwood inherited a very talented roster. They finished tied with Hastings for third place in the final GPAC regular season standings at 7-2-2. Hastings, because of the head-to-head win over Dordt, earned the number 3 seed. Dordt is the number 4 seed. Dordt, offensively, one of the top scoring teams in the GPAC at 2.6 goals per match, 44 goals scored, led by two-time GPAC Player of the Year, two-time All-American Karina Tell with 22 goals, 8 assists, 52 points. The goals scored and the points lead the GPAC. Maria Zylstra having an outstanding sophomore year, 5 goals, 8 assists, 18 points. Jenna Roberts, 5 goals, 6 assists. And Jocelyn Terpstra, 3 goals, 5 assists. Kelly Wapa with a trio of goals as well. Defensively, Lydia Zylstra, the senior goalkeeper, having a great year. She's got 5 shutouts, record of 9-5-3. She's factored into every decision this season. She's played about every minute. And she's got a goals against average of 1.32, 89 saves, which is 5th best in the GPAC on the season. I alluded to it before the break in the pregame show. Dordt making their 23rd appearance out of 26 seasons in the GPAC tournament. GPAC started in 2000. They've missed it just 3 times. Last time the Defenders did not qualify for the postseason tournament was 2014. Last 2 years, they have made it out of the quarterfinal round to the semis or the championship. And here's a breakaway run down by Enningenberg. Good play by the freshman. Maria Enningenberg, who has had such an outstanding year for Coach Chitwood, started out playing in the midfield, but the last couple of games she has been very good out of the back. And here comes Karina Tell and a quick foul against the Defenders. Boy, if that's not a foul, you got Karina Tell going to goal, and that's a good thing for Defender fans. These two teams, Dordt and Doane, have actually met in the postseason 4 times. Dordt is 4-0 all-time against Doane, including that win last year. Also met in 2010, 2009, and 2002. All-time, Dordt leads the all-time series 23-9-1. First meeting played was in 1997. Dordt actually has won 4 straight, all by shutout, if you can believe that. They've outscored Doane the last 4 matches 12-0. That's a little bit about Dordt. We'll continue with the talking about Doane. Become acquainted with the Doane Tigers, tonight's opponent. We're about 5 minutes gone by in this GPAC quarterfinal. We'll do a lot of scoreboard watching tonight as well. One of 4 quarterfinal contests. The winner will advance to play in the GPAC semis on Saturday. Dordt as a 4 seed, unlikely to host, but not out of the question. They got to hope that they win today and that number 8 seed beats Morningside. But we saw that happen on the men's side. Mount Marty upset Northwestern in the men's quarterfinals, so anything can happen. Dordt trying to settle. Here's Tell. Tell will take a touch. Tell will settle, and she'll cut it back toward the middle of the field. She's got a runner. That is Roberts. Good run by Jenna Roberts. Karina Tell fed her the ball, and now a foul against Doane. So Dordt will get a scoring opportunity here, about 6 minutes gone by. And taking it will be Marjama. Ashlyn Marjama, junior from Fort Lauderdale. She will take this. It's about 30 yards out. Probably 35 to be exact. Marjama, rest of the defenders lining up at the edge of the 18. And Marjama, left foot, will shoot it, and it goes wide left. And a goal kick coming for the Doane Tigers. Doane under head coach Jennifer Kennedy Croft. 9th season with the Doane Tigers. 2016 was her first year. Doane has made the GPAC postseason tournament 3 times under Croft. including last year, also made it in 2022 and 2020. Croft, extensive soccer coaching experience at all different levels. Some of the stops she has had, she's been at UConn, Maine, Princeton, Arkansas, Rhode Island, Utah State, University of Seattle, and she also played for UConn. The UConn Huskies played in the national title match, of all things. So extensive coaching experience for Coach Kennedy Croft. Dordt pulls it back. Here's Mondale on the right-hand side for the defenders. Tried to touch it to Zylstra. And poking it away is Doane, and a throw coming up for the defenders. Mondale to throw it in. Throws it down the line, and it's headed out of bounds. Last touch by the defenders. And Batarse settles, tries to send it long, and it's played out by the Doane Tigers. Doane finished 5th in the conference, 6-4-1, 8-8-2 overall. Last year, they finished 6th, so they bettered their position by 1. Returned 6 starters, 21 players total from last year, including 3-time All-Conference selection McKenna Rathbun. It's a starter amongst the back 4 for the Doane Tigers. Leads the team in scoring, and I'm wondering if it's a case where they moved her to the back later on in the season to maybe stabilize things. But she's got 8 goals and 5 assists. But she's starting in the back for the Doane Tigers. She did in the regular season match against Dordt as well. There's a ball into the box. Dort's got to be careful here. Offsides is the call. So Rathbun is one of the key returners. Other starters, Savannah Franzoy, Haley Brodeen, Celeste Galvin, Emma Jenkins, and also Virginia Johnson, the goalkeeper. First team All-Conference last year. So an experienced roster for the Doane Tigers. Coming in, unlike Dordt, who's a high-scoring team, Doane hasn't scored a lot of goals. 22 goals on the season, 10th most in the GPAC. But they've also are giving up just over 1 goal per match. So very good defensively. And there's a shot into the box. Lydia Zylstra is there. And she'll kick it away for the defenders. Just 10 minutes have gone by in this one. We're scoreless here at the Defenders Soccer Complex. Boy, we are spoiled. The weather is outstanding tonight. It certainly could be a lot worse, that's for sure. There could be that ugly white stuff on the ground, and there's not. Temperatures were maybe low 60s today. It's going to get a little chilly tonight, but the wind virtually non-existent. Clear skies. It's a beautiful night for postseason soccer. Here's a throw for Doane. Battle for it in the corner. Enningenberg looking to clear, and she does. Goes over the end line, and a throw coming up for the Doane Tigers. No score in this one. And here's a shot from outside the 18 by Doane. Megan Townsend with the shot. Taken away by the defenders. Marjama has it. Marjama plays it back. Dordt playing a little short-handed. You might be wondering, there are some names that usually are playing that are not in the lineup. Jocelyn Terpstra, along with Abby Keltner. They're missing this one. Hopefully we'll be back very soon. Terpstra might get in, depending. I'm not sure. That was kind of a game-time call. Told me that she wasn't going to start, but we'll have to wait and see if she indeed comes in. That's Jenna Roberts with it. Roberts plays it back to Abby Worthy. Worthy, 2-time All-Conference player for the Defenders, the senior from Keller, Texas. She's been a mainstay in this Defender lineup. She's a good one. We're going to hate to lose her. But Tarse plays it up. Here's Zylstra. Zylstra has really become a scoring threat up front, along with Karina Tell. And then you got Jenna Roberts playing right behind them as kind of a center mid, kind of a playmaker. Here's Marjama, and she'll come in and shoots it wide left. And a goal kick coming for the Doane Tigers. Keep an eye on some scores. Concordia well ahead of College of St. Mary. That is the 2-7 matchup, 3-0 in the second half. No score, Morningside Mount Marty or Dakota Wesleyan Hastings, like ours. Those are just underway. We all started at the same time, so we're about 13 minutes in. Second matchup between these two teams during the season. Dordt beat Doane 2-0, and I really felt Dordt, and the numbers would illustrate that. Dordt really just kind of dominated. Doane didn't have much of an offensive attack. And in just one shot on goal for the Doane Tigers, and they have that already today. They have been much more active going to goal. Doane sends it wide. This is Ahia. She'll cross it in. Doane looking to settle, and there's a shot, and Lydia Zylstra is there to pick it up. And a goal kick coming, or a punted away by Zylstra. Doane with a couple of shots, one on net, two on net actually. So they have matched the total from the first game between these two teams, and we're just about 14 minutes gone by. Paying attention to that Morningside Mount Marty contest. If Dordt can beat Doane here tonight, and Mount Marty, the 8 seed, beats GPAC regular season champion Morningside, Dordt would get a home game on Saturday. Doane with the takeaway at midfield. Doane looking to attack. That's Brodeen. Brodeen looking to get it over to Galvin. Galvin runs it down in the corner. Looking to cross. Be solid back there, Dordt. And they are. They get the clear for now. And Enningenberg says enough of this, and we'll just kick it out of bounds. Here comes the throw for the Doane Tigers. No, it is off of Doane, so Dordt will get the throw. Dordt will get the throw. GPAC volleyball regular season wraps up tonight. Defenders in Sioux City taking on Morningside for the second time this season. Doane with it on the right-hand side, and kicking away is Mondale. Defenders making me a little nervous right now in the back there. There's a shot deflected off of Dordt, goes out of bounds, and a throw coming up for the Doane Tigers. GPAC volleyball quarterfinals starts Saturday. Dordt right in the midst of a possible home game. They could be a 4 seed if things go their way tonight. First things first, they have to beat Morningside on the road. And then depending on the Dakota Wesleyan outcome, they're on the road at Briar Cliff. So we'll wait and see there. If you want to tune in to the Dordt volleyball team, it is on 106.9 KIHK. Mike Biker on the call on Sioux County Radio. We have it linked on our website. There's a through ball, and Lydia Zylstra out to get it for the defenders. No score. 28 minutes left to go in this first half. Dordt trying to settle at midfield. Tell takes a touch. Good overlapping run by Margema. Back to Tell. Tell centers it in the box, and the goalkeeper, Virginia Johnson, bobbled it, but then controls it. Roberts was right there for the defenders. And it'll be a goal punted away for Johnson. Shout out to Ashley Moore from Woodbury, Minnesota, watching the game. She is the niece of one of Dordt's assistant coaches, Wendy Kenny. Shout out to our PA guy, Dr. Mark Christians, who is tuning in to Defender Soccer from parts unknown. And also the Mondales cheering on from Anchorage, Alaska. The proud family of Faith Mondale, the freshman from Anchorage. There's a through ball coming out to get it is Virginia Johnson. And one more quick shout out, the Zylstras tuning in from Pella, the proud family of our goalkeeper, Lydia Zylstra. Thanks for all your emails and your support of Defender Soccer. Here's Roberts. Roberts to Tell. Tell gets it to Mondale on the overlapping run. Mondale taking it to the corner. Mondale takes a touch. Now looking to cross. And it is off of Doane. Oh, no, they're going to say it's a goal kick. Okay. And now we have our first sub of the game. Dordt will send in a sub. Coming out will be Ashlyn Margema. And coming into the contest will be Katie Schott, sophomore from St. Michael, Minnesota. Starter last year for the Defenders. And Doane working it out of the back. That is Meridian Lehman with the touch. Lehman plays it off the Defenders, and now Lehman will get a throw. Headed out by the Defenders. Lehman with another throw. Doane moving up the field here. Here comes a sub for Doane. Galvin will check out. Savannah Franzoy, a senior from Pueblo, West Colorado. Go Colorado. There's a throw by the Tigers. Roberts with it at midfield. Roberts surveys the field, plays it up to Mondale, race to it. And it's going to be taken away by Lehman, who plays it up the sideline, and no one home there. Batarse will run it down. She's going to be pressured eventually. Doane close to it. Batarse tries to clear. Good step by Brodeen. And now taking it away is Worthy. Worthy to Zylstra. And the timing a little bit off. Zylstra chasing it down, no. It'll be Doane, and Doane will play it out of bounds. And a throw coming up for Doane. Okay. Franzoy, who just checked in. Each team has subbed once. Franzoy, the one sub for the Doane Tigers. Good challenge by Batarse. Batarse has played a lot of minutes. Freshman from Folsom, California. She's been a starter all year as part of that back line of defense for Dordt. Doane with some touches, takes it past the midline. Doane trying to set up the attack. Enningenberg knocks it away and clears up the sideline. Is that going to stay in? No. They're going to say it went outside. And a throw coming up for Doane. No score, 24 minutes left to go in this first half. Here's Margema. Margema takes a touch. Over to Mondale. Mondale on the overlap. Gets it to Zylstra. Kicked away by Doane. Doane will try to possess at midfield. And on the overlapping run, Franzoy. Batarse will play it up the sideline. It goes out of bounds on a throw for Doane. Mount Marty and Morningside, Dakota Wesleyan and Hastings still scoreless in the first half of those respective quarterfinals. Here's Tell. Tell gets a touch. Tell taking it up the far left side. Zylstra going to the box. Tell with that left foot. Zylstra shot, goal! And the Defenders take a 1-0 lead. Karina Tell with the assist. Zylstra with the goal. And Dordt takes a 1-0 lead. 23:04 left to go in this one. So Dordt with a 1-0 lead. Goal by Maria Zylstra, her 6th of the season. Her 21st point of the year. Karina Tell, assist number 9 on the year. And Dordt makes this contest 1-0. Dordt with the lead. Saw it come, you saw it develop. Karina Tell had a little bit of time and space, carried up the left-hand side. Zylstra doing what Zylstra does, goes to the box. Tell found her, and Zylstra puts it away for the goal. Foul against the defenders. 22 minutes left to go in this first half. 1-0 in favor of Dordt. Batarse with the header, goes out of bounds. Doane with the throw. And Doane dribbles it out of bounds over the end line, and it'll be a throw. Mondale will throw it. Mondale, another one of the freshmen for this defender team that plays substantial minutes. Good combination of youth and experience on this defender team. Yes, they have their seniors. They have upperclassmen who have played a lot of minutes in their careers, but there's a good number of freshmen that are valuable contributors. It's a good combination for head coach Peyton Chitwood and his assistants Carol Lewis, Wendy Kenny, and Maddie Stacy. 1-0 is the score. 21 minutes left to go in this first half. And there's a centering pass. Lydia Zylstra smothers it. And Zylstra will punt it away. You can also hit the scissors to clear it and try it again, if that makes sense. Dordt trying to settle at midfield. And a good turn by Worthy, Abby Worthy, senior from Keller, Texas. Younger brother, and now Dordt's going to goal here. There's a nice little combination. Zylstra and Roberts booted away by Doane. Here's Worthy. Worthy got a younger brother that's part of the Defender football team. Defender football team unbeaten heading into this week's matchup, home matchup against Concordia. Dordt football, head coach Joel Penner and squad with 2 more games left to go in the regular season. A home date against Concordia the next week at Morningside to close out the regular season. Dordt with it on the far side. Good combination play. Here's Shop. Shop will carry it to the corner, cuts it back. Shop looking to settle. Now takes a touch, centering it. Dordt has numbers, but Doane will clear it out. Good step by Worthy, trying to keep it on the Dordt's offensive side. And Doane will take control. Doane will have it at midfield. That's Brodeen with it. Brodeen poked away by the defenders. Zylstra battling for it. Good battle by Zylstra. Zylstra with a touch to Tell. Tell tries to chip it to Roberts, making that run. Doane takes it away. Good settle by the Doane Tigers. That is Lehman. Lehman centers it. This is Astorga. Doane will change fields here. It'll be a throw for Dordt. And it looks like a sub is coming in for the defenders. Paige Miller will check out. That is Vicky Granda coming in. Granda, senior from Quito, Ecuador. Valuable contributor in the midfield for the defenders. Dordt with a 1-0 lead. 18:40 left to go in this first half. GPAC quarterfinal. Goal by Maria Zylstra, assisted by Karina Tell. Here's Margema. Margema with a good settle. Looking to get it to Tell. Tell nearly had control. Poked away by Doane. Doane clears. Granda trying to settle. Margema will touch it back to Batarse. Batarse will take a touch to midfield. Here's Zylstra, checking two. Zylstra will take a touch. Zylstra still with it. Zylstra over to Tell. Tell. Oh, that's it's Tell. Tell with that left foot over the goal. And it goes off of the defenders, and a goal kick coming. One nothing, Dordt with the lead. 17 minutes left to go in this first half. Batarse gets it to Shop. Shop plays it up to Tell. Dordt will drop it back. Enningenberg has it. Dordt being very patient with setting up their attack. Good settle by Granda. Granda poked away. Margema is there. Margema takes a couple of touches. Margema trying to get it to Zylstra, making a run. Cleared out by Doane. Dordt possesses right at midfield. Margema doing a great job as the playmaker right now, setting things up for the Dordt attack. And here comes a corner kick. Corner kick for the defenders. Before that, we'll have another sub. Mondale will come out. This is probably going to be Vanderleest if I know my rotations. It's either going to be Aukus or Vanderleest. Okay, it's Vanderleest, freshman from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Corner kick coming. It'll be Karina Tell, and the referee says, not so fast, my friend. And we're going to do it over again. Wasn't quite ready. So Tell will take this one from the right-hand side. In-swinger with the left foot. Far post, good ball. Doane, first one on it, and we're going to do it again. So Karina Tell will reset with 15 minutes left to go. Tell ready to go again. Here is corner kick number 2. Far post ball. And Dordt unable to get anything on it. And it will be a goal kick. Goal kick coming for the Doane Tigers. And they will play it short to one of their outside backs. Taking it up the far side, right in front of the team bench area. Granda settles. Granda with a good first touch. Gets it to Vanderleest. Vanderleest on the outside, making a run to the corner are the defenders. That's Roberts running it down. Roberts tries to cross, goes off of Doane, and a throw coming up. Vanderleest will throw this in for the defenders. Under 15 to go in this first half. Dordt with a 1-0 lead and goes over the end line, and a goal kick coming. Doane will send in a sub. Sub coming in for the Doane Tigers. 1-0 Dordt with the lead. Take a look at the scoreboard. Yeah, we're still scoreless in those other games. Mount Marty and Morningside. Hastings, Dakota Wesleyan. Concordia, College of St. Mary, 3-0 in favor of Concordia. Has not gone final. They got 12 minutes left to go in that one. And a foul against the Doane Tigers. Foul against Savannah Franzoy. Free kick coming for the defenders. Batarse will take it. Batarse will set it up. On the defensive side of midfield for the defenders, most likely will play this long towards the center of the field. Low line drive. Granda is there. Granda will take it. Granda plays it back to Enningenberg. Enningenberg takes a couple of touches. Over to Worthy. Worthy, the senior from Keller, Texas. Outside to Shop. Good possession soccer right now by Dordt. They are making it look pretty easy, making Doane chase. But Tarse plays it back to Enningenberg, and we will repeat. Enningenberg plays it wide to Shop. Goes out of bounds on a throw coming up for Doane. There's a pass to the corner. Doane runs it down. And they'll play it in front. No one home for Doane, and Zylstra quickly picks it up. Enningenberg plays it up the sideline. Doane tries to settle. And it goes out of bounds. Throw coming up for the defenders with 12 minutes left to go until halftime. Roberts drops it back to Enningenberg. Here's Tell. Tell, good first touch. Zylstra touches it back to Marjaba, who will play the long ball, and a little bit too long. The goalkeeper is going to come out and get it. That is Virginia Johnson, first team all-conference goalkeeper for Doane. Battle for it at midfield. Tell takes it out of there. Tell has options. Tell takes a touch. Doane. Good cover by the Doane defense. Not only did they have pressure on Tell, but they had the cover, the defensive cover. They kind of funneled it to the cover, and Doane kicks it away. 11 and a half minutes left to go in this first half. Dordt with a goal by Maria Zylstra. Assisted by Tell for Zylstra, her 6th goal of the season. For Karina Tell, her 9th assist. Battle for it at midfield. There's Megan Aukus. She just came into the lineup. Aukus, another freshman from Sioux Falls Christian, teammate of Vanderleest. They won a state title together last year for Sioux Falls Christian. Ball played into the box. Coming out to get it is Virginia Johnson, the goalkeeper for Doane. Congratulations locally to state volleyball qualifiers, Sioux Center and Western Christian, playing down in Coralville. Both teams victorious. Sioux Center last night, Western Christian earlier today, and they will advance to their respective semifinals. Tomorrow is the semifinal day in all classes in the state of Iowa as that continues. Championship day is Thursday if Sioux Center and Western get there. I believe both are very highly seeded. Western is probably the number 1 seed. Sioux Center is the number 2, I believe. Good overlapping run by Zylstra. Zylstra looking to carry it to the corner. Zylstra, nifty footwork, plays it into the box, and it's off of Johnson, and then she recovers it. Bobbled it for a minute. Boy, you see Zylstra, she doesn't need much time or space to send that into the box. Good ball by Zylstra. Dordt looking to attack again. Vanderleest will take a couple of touches. To Zylstra, a little give and go. Vanderleest will carry it to the corner, tries to cross. Doane steps in front. Zylstra trying to get a shot off. Zylstra plays it back. This is Shop. Shop to Aukus. Shot and a save made by Johnson for Doane. Dordt right now, the last 10-15 minutes, playing very clean soccer. Good possession soccer, making Doane chase. Good ball by Granda, making a run was Tell. Aukus is there to get the rebound. Aukus to Tell. Tell There, Aukus with Attell with that left foot. Johnson makes the save. Couldn't get all of it. Karina Tell with the shot save made by Virginia Johnson with 8.5 minutes left to go. .20 left to go until halftime. Dordt with a 1-0 lead. I will not relax until we have a 2-goal lead. Then I still might not. Doane plays it back, and we'll take it up the far right-hand side. Shout out to the Van Holzen family watching again from Apple Valley, Minnesota. Doane with it on the far side, right in front of the defender bench. Doane will take a touch to the corner, trying to cross it in. Good pressure. I believe that's Worthy over there, providing the pressure. Doane trying to center it, goes over the end line, and a goal kick coming for Dordt with 7.5 minutes left to go. Doane settles the goal kick. Neither team able to possess it right now. Doane chasing it down. Good clear by the defenders. Up the sideline. Doane there to pick it up. Doane takes a couple of touches, and now a foul against the defenders. Doane is going to get a free kick from about 30 yards out here. Got to be careful. Be solid in the back. Know your marks. Free kick for the Doane Tigers. Dordt will set up a wall. Four-person, 5 in the wall. Dort's got everybody back. And Doane, they will chip it, and Zylstra is there. Zylstra fields it clean, and it is still 1-0 in favor of Dordt. Dordt looking to counter. Vanderleest will send it up the sideline. Coming out to get it is Johnson, the Doane goalkeeper. Good play by Granda. Vanderleest back to Granda. Little 1-2 combination. Marjama is there. Cleared out by Batarse. Zylstra with a nifty touch to Aukus. 5 minutes left to go. Batarse takes it away from Doane. Granda has it. Change of fields is on. Go that way. Yep, Aukus saw it. Aukus trying to get it to Shop, making the overlap run. Doane is there, and they'll kick it out of bounds. Here comes 2 subs for Dordt. Shout out again to the great Hunter Hoffland, an avid soccer fan. He already sent us one email, sends us another one. Hoffland asks what the score is, and it's 1-0. He also asked who scored. Well, it was Maria Zylstra, Hunter Hoffland. Dordt with the throw on the far side, taken away by Doane. Won't be the last time we hear from Double H Hunter Hoffland, I'd dare bet. It'll be Vanderleest throwing it in, and a sub coming in for Dordt. Couple of subs. Jocelyn Terpstra in for Karina Tell. Allie Hauser, sophomore from Carson, Iowa, comes up front for Zylstra. Terpstra, junior from Pella, Iowa, typically a starter, but she's been battling getting back from an injury. Now Kelly Wapa comes in for Brooke Marjama. Dordt going to their bench, and this is a deep roster. They have developed some depth, part by necessity. They've had some injuries throughout the year. Some people who have got injuries that won't be coming back in terms of they're out for the year, the severity of it. But they have developed some nice depth. And Coach Chitwood will go to his bench. There's a long ball into the box. Coming out to get it is Johnson. 3:40 left to go in this first half. Dordt with a 1-0 lead. And now my favorite shout out to Terry Boss, listening from Orange City, Iowa. She is a soccer super fan and also a Matt Boss fan. There are a few out there. 3:13 left to go. Thank you for your text, Terry Boss, and go Defenders. 3 minutes left to go until half. Dordt enjoying a 1-0 lead. Reminder that Dordt volleyball on the air right now is a 7:30 start time in Sioux City against Morningside. It's on KIHK 106.9. You can also tune in Sioux County Radio online. We have it linked on our website if that suits you. As the Dordt volleyball team wraps up regular season play. It's a free kick for Doane. Doane in the back. Kicked out of bounds by Vanderleest. And Doane will throw it in. Meridian Lehman at midfield. Good to see Jocelyn Terpstra back out there for the Defenders. Two-time All-Conference, a junior from Pella. She's a good one. Good to get her back. Ball goes to the corner, and Enningenberg, good decision, is going to kick it out of bounds. Doane will have a throw deep in their own territory here with 2 minutes left to go until halftime. Dordt's got to be solid here, get a clear. Go into halftime leading 1-0. You feel pretty good about yourself. There's a throw by the Doane Tigers. But Tarse clears it. And Terpstra with a touch. Played out by Doane, and Dordt will go to the counterattack. This is Vanderleest. She'll throw it. Looking to get it to Aukus. Running it down. Good pressure by Hauser. Allie Hauser, sophomore from Carson, Iowa. Good step by Worthy. Worthy takes it across midfield, plays it into the box. Giving chase is Terpstra. Coming out to get it. Terpstra with the header goes wide right. Great run by Terpstra. Great ball by Abby Worthy. 1 minute left to go in this first half. First 10 minutes, a little scary. I thought Doane had some chances. But once the goal scored by Dordt, it's been all Defenders over the last 20 minutes or so. And they're going to call a foul against Dordt. Vicky Granda with the slide tackle. We're 37 seconds away from halftime here. Dordt hopefully will take a 1-0 lead into the half. Halftime in Sioux City, Mount Marty and Morningside scoreless. Dakota Wesleyan and Hastings also scoreless. And we will continue to monitor those games. And another foul against Dordt. Doane will try to get a quick restart. Be solid here. 5-4-3. It's going to take a short hop, and Zylstra is there to save it. And at the half, it is Dordt with a 1-0 lead. The goal scored by Maria Zylstra during the 21st minute, assisted by Karina Tell. Taking a look at the numbers in this first half. Dordt, shots advantage 8-4. Each team with 4 shots on goal. It is Zylstra with those 4 saves. Johnson with 3 saves. Dordt with a 1-0 lead in the GPAC quarterfinals. We'll take an extended break, come back with the second half. Thank you for tuning in to Defender Soccer, live on the Dordt Media Network.
Hello, Dordt University sports fans. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a family or friend of a team member or a fan of the university. These players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. There's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has for each game, and that's a game plan. And no matter the outcome of the game, there's tremendous value in growth in working together as a team to execute that game plan. What about you? Do you have a game plan for your financial life? Or are you so busy with everything else that life throws your way? If you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours and hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, the planning firm here in Sioux Center has been helping households build and execute their financial game plans on all the things more important than money. I'm Tom DeYoung, president of the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media, or schedule a complimentary Discover meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. We'll help you build your financial game plan on all the things in your life more important than finances, while being a good steward of the resources God has entrusted to your care. And check out our Money Concepts Radio podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com, on your favorite podcast app, where we dive into relevant financial planning topics to bring clarity to the often confusing, ever-changing rules of the game in the financial world. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money. And go Defenders!
This is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping, and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at outdoorelementsinc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@outdoorelementsinc.com.
Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Nutrition. Transform your health and wellness with 712 Nutrition. Stop in today for healthy, delicious protein shakes bundled with a supportive community. Start feeling your best today.
Find furniture, mattresses, flooring, paint, and window treatments at your local Furniture Mart. They are family-owned and located in downtown Sioux Center. German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1891. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner. Online at germanfarmers.com.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery.
The Greenhouse, located in Hall, Iowa, bringing you amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and so much more. A big city feel, only 10 minutes away from Sioux Center, with a second location opening soon in Sanborn.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City will exceed your expectation.
In the Dome, we have a space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for Dordt athletes, it's for the entire community. Whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. Hope you stop by soon.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Cruz & Cruz, PC, certified public accountants, offices in Sioux Center and Lamars. Helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner and Dordt Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. Today's broadcast brought to you by Ski-Bout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether you're building or replacing, Ski-Bout Window and Door has the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Ski-Bout and see the difference. NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
How can I join Defender Forever? It's easy. Go to dordt.edu/forever and sign up. You'll not only stay connected with the Dordt community, but also support the future of Defender Nation. Start Forever now. Once you sign up, you will receive exclusive perks, brand new gear, event access, and the latest Dordt news. Be part of something special. Be part of Defender Forever.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop. When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today, serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2313.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by RA Rentals. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for the next project? Look no further than RA Rentals, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. RA Rentals, your regional equipment rental experts. Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online, 712realty.com, leading you home. This broadcast brought to you by the Ullman Funeral Homes, Chad Ullman, Laura Ewell, and Taylor Van Witchell, providing professional attention to every detail.
Dordt is a place where students flourish.
What stands out about Dordt's mission is how they prepare us as students to face a world that is in need of the Word of God.
We are seeking to embody discipleship. What does it mean to faithfully follow Jesus?
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa. Life in the center of everything. Where we connect with friends, coworkers, family, and the great outdoors. Knowing that in Sioux Center, you're never far from making the next great memory. And we grow great companies that make cutting-edge breakthroughs to make life better here and around the world. And when it's time to play, we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new athletic director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning in to the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
Dordt's program is a little bit unique in that it's entirely online, but one of the unique pieces is that for every learning module in every single class, we have a synchronous class. Students get a chance to know each other, to interact with each other, to learn from each other. That opportunity is really valued by the students that are in the program. I enjoy that. I enjoy teaching those classes and getting to know those students, but also being able to bring in different people's experiences.
And welcome back to the Defender Soccer Complex. Halftime score, Dordt with a 1-0 lead against Doane in the GPAC quarterfinal. First half goal scored by Maria Zylstra during the 21st minute, assisted by Karina Tell. And Dordt with that 1-0 lead. Each team with 4 shots on goal. And Dordt will start the second half. Teams will trade sides of the field. We'll give you some adjustments with the lineups as we go here. Both teams with 4 shots on goal at stake. The winner will advance to the GPAC semifinals which will be on Saturday at a site and a time to be determined. Loser of this one, their season comes to an end. Scenario for the defenders. Keeping an eye on the Morningside Mount Marty game in Sioux City, the 1-8 matchup. If Mount Marty beats Morningside and Dordt wins, Dordt would host on Saturday. But if Morningside, the number 1 seed, wins, then they are going to host as long as they are in. Morningside, the GPAC regular season champion, they earned the first automatic bid into the national tournament by way of winning the regular season. The postseason champion, the tournament champion, also qualifies and gets the second automatic bid into the national tournament, unless Morningside is the GPAC tournament champion. And then if that's the case, the second auto berth goes to the runner-up during the regular season, Concordia. So if Concordia can't win the postseason tournament, they become huge Morningside fans. Speaking of Concordia, they played College of St. Mary, and they beat College of St. Mary 3-0. So one of the 4 quarterfinal matches is over. Concordia with the 3-0 win. Corner kick coming for the defenders. Tell plays it back. Ball goes into the box. It's in the 18. Dordt trying to get a shot off. And Doane will get to clear it. And a throw coming up for the defenders. Other scores at the half. Morningside, Mount Marty, scoreless. Dakota Wesleyan, Hastings, scoreless at the half. Dordt volleyball, a 25-21 win in the first set at Morningside. The defenders wrapping up the regular season under head coach Jackie Smith. Again, the defenders can be the 4 or the 5 seed. If they're the 4 seed, they could host on Saturday if things work out in their favor. Defenders trying to possess it at half. There's a good ball. Here comes Tell. And Doane will take it away. Doane with it at midfield. Dordt with a 1-0 lead. They have a win over Doane this season, 2-0 in the regular season right here in Sioux Center. That was mid-October. Dordt clears it out. Doane will have a throw on the far side. Doane to throw it in. Doane trying to get the equalizer. And again, because this is postseason, we have to have a winner. If it is tie at the end of regulation, you will play overtime, 2 10-minute overtime periods. And if it is still tie after those, you go to a shootout. Dordt with the clear. Doane trying to settle. And a good step. By Abby Worthy. And she clears it out. Doane trying to run it down and goes over the end line, and a throw coming up for Doane. Far side of the field. Jocelyn Terpstra gets the start in the second half for the defenders. You get Roberts, Terpstra, Mondale, Zylstra, Tell, Enningenberg, Batarse, Brooke Margema, Abby Worthy, Vicky Granda, and Lydia Zylstra. Granda and Terpstra are the new starters. Dordt with the throw. Granda starting for Paige Miller. And Terpstra getting the start for Ashlyn Margema in the midfield. Doane chasing it down in the corner, taking it up the far side and play it out of bounds. It'll be a Dordt throw. 39 minutes left to go in this GPAC quarterfinal. Winner advances to Saturday's semi. Site and time to be determined. Doane looking to settle. Here's Dordt. Dordt will take a touch. Dordt going to goal. There's a shot and a goal for the defenders. And Dordt with a 2-0 lead. That was Karina Tell, the most dangerous left foot in all of America. With that left foot, goal number 23 for Karina Tell. She assisted on the first. This one scores from about 25 yards out. And the defenders with a 2-0 lead. So Dordt with a 2-0 lead. 38 minutes left to go in this one. Boy, she does not need much time or space. She just takes a touch, creates just a little bit of daylight, and then with that left foot, can score from anywhere. Enningenberg to Zylstra. Doane plays it up. Could have been a handball, no call. And now Doane looking to settle. They'll play a ball to the corner. Running it down is Mondale. Mondale will play it up and out of bounds. And a throw coming up for Doane. So Dordt with a 2-0 lead. Goals by Maria Zylstra and Karina Tell, the two front runners for the defenders. Good step by Dordt. And Dordt looking to counter. Dordt. And they play the long ball. And it's going to lead Tell too long. And goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, Virginia Johnson. Dordt has really played well. They closed that first half, final 20 minutes. It was a thing of beauty for the defenders. And now they are going to call a foul on Dordt. Looked like the turf monster made an appearance. But the foul will go against the defenders. 37 minutes left to go in this one. Dordt with a 2-0 lead. And they are going to play on. Dordt with the takeaway. They'll play it wide. Mondale plays the ball into the corner and goes over the sideline, and a throw coming up for Doane. Dordt with a 2-0 lead. Almost 10 minutes gone by in this second half. Tigers with the throw. Dordt probably trying to pin them in. Take it away. That's Mondale to the corner. Now Doane trying to clear it. Dordt with the cross. There's a shot. Goes wide left. Margema with the shot. And a goal kick coming for the Doane Tigers with 35 minutes left to go. 2-0. Dordt with the lead. Dordt beat this same Doane team by this score during the regular season. In that one, the teams played to a scoreless first half. Dordt went ahead. There's Karina with the left foot again. That's deflected by Doane. Should be a corner kick coming up for the defenders. So a corner kick. Coming up for Dordt. Mondale, I think. Yep. Mondale to take it. Mondale will take it, the freshman from Alaska. Good near post ball, goes up into the air. Johnson fighting for it. Dordt tries to get a shot. It's deflected by Doane. Turning on it is the defenders, and it's going to go over the goal. Zylstra with the shot there. Good effort by Dordt. Did what they needed to do. They were there. Hastings has now grabbed a 1-0 lead over Dakota Wesleyan. That is the 3-6 matchup at Hastings. Mount Marty Morningside still scoreless. 32 minutes left to go in that one. That is the one of interest for the next round, the GPAC semifinals. We've talked about that quite a bit. Granda will settle. Plays it wide. Enningenberg clears it up. Giving chase now will be Zylstra in a foot race. Zylstra will be the first one there. Zylstra looking to turn the corner. Zylstra and a Doane player battling for it. And a corner kick coming. This will be Mondale. 5th corner kick for the defenders. Mondale will take it. Mondale setting it up with 33 minutes left to go. Dordt has numbers in the penalty area. And Mondale right at the edge of the 18. It's on the turf. Dordt unable to get a shot. Enningenberg will play it back into the box. Doane clears. Dordt will touch it wide to Mondale. Taken away by Doane. Enningenberg looking to settle. Patarse is there to cover. Here's Margema. Good turn by Margema. Margema has options. Plays the ball. That's Terpstra making a run, and it's played out by Doane at the last minute. Shout out to Eric and Logan Moore from Woodbury, Minnesota. Tuning in. Also to Larry and Sylvia Zavenbergen from Hollandale, Minnesota, watching their granddaughter, Maria Enningenberg. Enningenberg, freshman center back for the defenders. And the Worthies, watching from Texas. The proud family of Abby Worthy, senior defender for Dordt University. Senior defender for the defenders. How about that? Neither team able to control things right now. Kind of playing kickball. Goes to the corner. And it's Worthy who runs it down for the defenders in a foot race. Plays it off of Doane. Great play by Abby Worthy. And it'll be a throw for the defenders. And a whistle, acting like a sub. And yes, we're going to send somebody in. Are we? Nope, JK, just kidding. They are not going to send in the sub. So it'll be a throw. Doane will chip it into the box. Dordt be solid here. And they are. They clear it. 2-goal lead you feel a lot better about because anything can happen, right? In the final game of the regular season, Dordt just could not get that 2-goal lead over Northwestern. Lo and behold, you get a PK and Northwestern ties it. Then you go back up by 1 and then, yeah, things can happen. You get a handball in the box that leads to a PK or any kind of foul. But a 2-goal lead you feel much better about. And I'm not sure what that all was about, but it'll be Zylstra who will punt it away. Zylstra to punt it away, the Dordt senior goalkeeper. Goes to midfield. And Doane looking to settle on the far side. 30 minutes left to go for the defenders and a spot in the GPAC semifinals for the third straight year. Doane looking to settle. Granda is there, and a foul on Doane. Granda took a hard fall, slow to get up. And they are going to stop the clock and check on senior Vicky Granda, the midfielder for the defenders. And her teammates will help her up, and hopefully she'll be able to stay in. It looks like she will. Shout out to Martin Tell, cheering on the defenders from Princeton, New Jersey. Dordt will have a free kick. Just under 30 minutes left to go in this one. GPAC semifinals on Saturday. Hastings has opened up a 2-0 lead over Dakota Wesleyan. Early second half. Mount Marty Morningside still scoreless. Good clear out by Batarse. Throw coming up for Doane. Doane will throw it in. This is Townsend to throw it in for the Doane Tigers. And a foul from behind by Dordt. That's Margema will be called for the foul. So Margema with the foul and a free kick coming up for Doane. McKenna Rathbun, three-time all-conference player for the Doane Tigers, will set it up. Senior from Lincoln, Nebraska. Defenders setting up their wall. Zylstra, the Dordt goalkeeper, is set. And here we go. Rathbun with the free kick. Bends it over the wall. Zylstra punches it out. Good play. And we got a battle for it in front of the goal. And Dordt will clear. It's still being kicked around. Dort's got to get it clear. And Zylstra is there to smother it. So a good play by Zylstra. It was on the turf, up for grabs. Doane had a couple of chances, but the last chance kicked in, and Zylstra makes the save. And it is still 2-0. Dordt with the lead. Good step by Batarse. Batarse plays it up the right sideline. That's Terpstra over there for Dordt. And Doane clears it out. And Dordt will sub in. This will be Ashlyn Margema coming in for Jocelyn Terpstra. Really good to see Terpstra back out there and gave us good minutes. Here comes a throw for the defenders on the far side. And a cross. Doane with the header. They'll try to clear it out, and they do. Dordt trying to keep it in. Good settle at midfield. Now Batarse loses it. Doane with a counterattack. Doane will play it long. And there to play it out. Good play by Worthy. Doane will send it back in. Making a run on the far post, and a header goes out of bounds. 26 minutes left to go in this one. Dordt with a 2-0 lead over Doane, GPAC quarterfinal. Doane has picked up their pressure, and they have to. A little more sense of urgency here for Doane. Loser of this one, their season comes to an end. Dordt with a goal in each half. The second one coming during the 51st minute by Karina Tell. Looks like the Dordt volleyball team is going to drop set 2 unless if they have a big comeback, trailing 24-18 against Morningside. Good pass and a combination play. Roberts and Zylstra. Getting in the way was Doane. Now Doane will look to go to goal. Good takeaway by the defenders. Granda has it. Granda. Playing it wide. Marjama. And Marjama giving chase to it over on the far side. Kicks it out of bounds. Doane with the throw. Doane with a few chances here in the second half. Dordt's got to solidify things in the back a little bit. Good takeaway by Enningenberg. Enningenberg with the takeaway. And Dordt, this is Marjama, plays the long ball. And Doane will run it down. Goes out of bounds, last touch by the defenders. Doane with a throw right at midfield. And before that, though, we're going to have a sub. Couple of subs, actually, for Doane. With 24 minutes left to go in this one. Dordt enjoying a 2-0 lead. Throw near midfield. Played out by Abby Worthy. Doane settles. They get it to Ahia. And it's played out of bounds. Last touch by Doane. Kennedy last touches it. And Dordt will have a throw. Getting to be about the 20-minute mark here. Dordt volleyball did drop set 2, so that match all square at 1 apiece. 25-21 in the first, 25-18 Morningside in set 2. Taking a look at the numbers. Dordt led by Lainey Wolfswinkel with 8 kills, 7 each for Haley Caparis and Ellie Doctor. 23 assists for Carly Jackson. As they go to set 3. Comes a sub for the Doane Tigers. Ahia will come out. And coming in will be Hellebrun, sophomore from Parker, Colorado. And a throw at midfield for the Doane Tigers. That's Kennedy with the throw. Looking to settle is Brodeen, and she'll play it into the box. There to get it is the Dordt goalkeeper, Lydia Zylstra. Doane actually more shots on goal than the defenders. 7 shots on goal, 5 for the defenders. Total shots, Dordt has the advantage, 12-8. Tigers will play it into the box. Cleared out by Dordt. Dordt playing without Abby Keltner. Their defensive center mid. Vicky Granda, Paige Miller have filled in that spot. Throw on the far side. This will be Dordt with the throw on the fan side of the field. There's a ball into the box. Zylstra will let it ride. And a goal kick coming for Lydia Zylstra and the defenders. Near midfield. Dordt looking to run under it. That's Zylstra. Zylstra will play a through ball. And it's Tell. She'll take a touch. Tell at the feet. Good save by Johnson. Karina nearly had her second goal there. Great play by Virginia Johnson, the Doane goalkeeper, coming out at the right time. It'll be a corner, though, for the defenders. Tell will take this. So Karina Tell will take it. So Tell will take it on the right side of the field. And they're putting more time on the clock here. So Tell will take this. See if the defenders can get a third goal. High into the air on the far post. Doane first one on it. They will head it out of bounds, running it down. And they will clear. And a foot race. Enningenberg will play it back to Zylstra. Zylstra for the defenders. Play it up the left-hand side and goes out of bounds. And a throw coming up for Doane. Doane with the throw. Here's Marjama. Marjama's played really well for the defenders in that midfield. She's been kind of the table setter, distributing the ball like a point guard in basketball, if you will. We have 3 subs coming in for Dordt. Foul against the Doane Tigers. Dordt will have a free kick in their defensive third. Clock continues to run, 19:36. Worthy with it at her feet. Worthy plays it to the middle. Granda makes a nice run, checking 2. Doane will kick it away. Doane, good step by Enningenberg. Rathbun tried to settle, taken away by Batarse. Batarse with it at midfield. Gets it out of harm's way. Marjama looking to clear up the right side. And it goes off of Doane and a throw coming up. And here comes the 3 subs for the defenders. It's going to be Roberts, Marjama, and Granda coming out. Aukus, Wepa, and Paige Miller all in for the defenders. 18:40 left to go. Of course, when Dordt subs, starting at the 15-minute mark, the clock will have to stop.
Can you repeat who went out? 30, 23, and 2.
Dordt with the throw in front of their bench. Down the line, Doane with the takeaway. Neither team able to possess it right now, battling for it on the far side. This is going to be a Doane throw. Doane will have the throw in front of the Dordt bench. Dordt enjoying a 2-0 lead. 5th time these two teams have played in the postseason, all in the GPAC quarters. Dordt trying to stay unbeaten against Doane in the GPAC tournament. They are 4-0 against the Doane Tigers in postseason play, including a 3-0 win last year. Dordt with it on the far side. That's Tell. Here's Wepa. Wepa, she scored the game winner against Northwestern. And a shot by Marjama over the goal and out of bounds, and a goal kick coming. One GPAC quarterfinal has completed. Concordia beat College of St. Mary in the 2-7 matchup. 3-0 was the final. So Concordia will play either Dakota Wesleyan or Hastings, and Hastings leading that one 2-0 with 24 minutes left to go. Morningside, Mount Marty, the 1-8 matchup is still scoreless. 15 minutes left to go in that one. Again, if it ends in a tie at regulation, they will go to a 10-minute overtime periods and then a shootout. The winner of this will play either Morningside or Mount Marty. Worthy to throw it in for the defenders. Worthy. Paige Miller checking two. Miller trying to turn. Gets it to Worthy. Worthy takes a touch. And it goes over the end line, and a goal kick coming for Morningside. Morningside, where'd that come from? Oh, volleyball. That's where I got it. It's dangerous. I got too many windows open. Dordt playing Morningside in volleyball. 1-1 in that one. Tied at 7 in the third set. Final match of the regular season for the Defender volleyball team as they look to go to postseason play on Saturday. Closing in on the 15-minute mark here. Tell trying to settle on the far side. Doane doing their best to prevent Tell from chasing it down. Quick throw. Wapa has it at her feet. Wapa centers it. Wapa takes a touch. Gets it to Worthy on the overlapping run. Wapa wants it back. Worthy will go to the middle. Worthy. Little give and go set up to Zylstra. Kicked away by Doane. Zylstra trying to settle. Miller looking to play it wide to Worthy. Doane takes it away over the end line. And a throw coming up for Dordt. Under 15 to go. Doane has a sub waiting to come in over on the far side. It would be nice to have another home game. As soon as you say that, Morningside scores. That is bad news. So Morningside with a 1-0 lead, 11 minutes left to go in that GPAC quarterfinal. Morningside the top seed, GPAC regular season champion. They would host if they win. Dordt, little give and go. Crosses it in. Good play by the Doane goalkeeper, Johnson. 14 minutes left in this one. Dordt enjoying a 2-0 lead in the GPAC quarterfinal. Doane settles it at midfield. This is Townsend. She'll take some touches. Townsend. There's a ball into the box. Zylstra slides, comes out to get it. And Zylstra makes the nice play. Not necessarily a save, but a nice sliding get. And she'll punt it away. A little bit of a collision there. I think all players are okay. Referee stops play. What's this about? Oh, injured player. On the far side of the field. Looks like it's a Doane player. Clock stops with 13:08 left to go. 2-0 is the score. The winner advances to play in the GPAC semifinals. And the injured Doane player walks off the field. Meridian Lehman is the player shaken up. Coming in is Madeline Dyke, sophomore from Kentwood, Washington. Comes in. 13:08 left to go. And play will resume. Dordt has it in their defensive third. Kick towards midfield. Doane settles. And we got a foul against the Doane Tigers. And a restart for the defenders, who should be in no hurry on these kind of things. They can be very, very patient. with that 2-goal lead. Long ball, and Doane tries to clear. Enningenberg there for the defenders. Miller takes a touch to the far side. Miller. Nice move by the defenders. That was Marjama. Aukus over to Worthy. Worthy turns. Worthy takes a couple of touches. Good pass to Wepa. Kicked away by the Doane Tigers. It'll be a throw for Dordt. Enningenberg will come up from her center back spot, and nope. Hands it off to Worthy, who will throw it in with 11:51 left to go. Worthy will throw it in. GPAC semifinals will be set after tonight. Concordia beat College of St. Mary 3-0. Hastings a 2-0 lead over Dakota Wesleyan. Dordt 2-0 lead over Doane. And Morningside leads Mount Marty. Just scored about a couple of minutes ago. There's 8:35 left to go in that Morningside Mount Marty contest. If that score holds up, the winner of this will travel to Sioux City on Saturday. Most likely a night game at Elwood Olson Stadium. Doane looking to settle in their defensive third. Good step by Worthy. And they're going to play on. Worthy kicks it into the box. Good play by Doane to clear it out. Aukus has it at her feet to Marjama. Dordt with a good scoring chance. There's a shot. Goes over the end line, and a goal kick coming for Doane. 10 minutes left to go here at the Defender Soccer Complex. Thank you for joining us. Defender Soccer, live on the Dordt Media Network. Volleyball controlling things in set 3, up 15-8 in a match that is all square at 1 set apiece. Ellie Doctor with 9 kills. Haley Caparis with 8. Lainey Wolfswinkel with 8. 6 for Myra Carlson. Doane clears it out. Up the left-hand side, goes over the sideline, and a throw coming up for Dordt. Under 10 to go. Poked away from behind by the Doane Tigers. Dordt possessing it. Doane takes it away. Enningenberg will track it down in the corner. Enningenberg up the sideline. Doane carries it to the corner, looking to cross it in, and Zylstra is there. Lydia Zylstra makes the play. Dordt had good numbers in the back as well. Worthy was there on the Doane player who was making that near post run. Zylstra punts it away. Miller with it at her feet. Doane takes it away. That's Mackenzie Gibson. Puts it into the box. Zylstra there once again with 8:40 left to go. Both teams have players ready to come in. Zylstra punts it away. Doane trying to settle. That's Madeline Dyke, poked away by Dordt. And we're going to have a sub. Clock is going to stop with Dordt subbing here, under 15 to go. Dordt will send in 3 new players. Doane sends in 1. Going out for the defenders, Maria Zylstra. Celeste Galvin back in for the Doane Tigers, the senior from Escondido, California. For Dordt, Grace Engbrecht in for the first time, freshman from Pierce, South Dakota. Katie Schopp also in, as is Katie Vanderleest. Here's Tell. Tell creating some space, plays it back to Worthy. Worthy puts it into the box. Headed out by Doane as they look to settle and carry it out of the back line. They'll get it to midfield. Tigers to the right-hand side. That's Dyke, pressured by Engbrecht. To the corner, and there is Enningenberg, who one times it out of bounds over the end line. Quick restart. Dyke will throw it in. Dyke throws it into Rathbun. Cleared out by the defenders. And Aukus tried to play it up to Karina Tell. Dordt, and a foul by the Doane Tigers. Foul against Doane with 7 minutes left to go. And they are going to stop the clock with 6:57 left to go. Foul is on Gibson for the Doane Tigers. Is that Abby Worthy, number 24 on the turf? And they are going to give a card to the Doane player. With 6:57 left to go. And Worthy will try to walk it off. So the yellow card given to Mackenzie Gibson, the senior from Littleton, Colorado. Under 7 to go in this GPAC semifinal. Tigers, combination play. That's Dyke who runs it down. Dyke chasing after it. To the corner it goes. Doane looking to cross it in. Dordt is there. Getting it out of harm's way. And taken away by the defenders. You got Karina Tell kind of playing the only forward spot right now. One front runner. Everybody else is back. Being mindful of playing defense right now with a 2-goal lead. But you know you have that dangerous target up front, Karina Tell, who is always a scoring threat up front for the defenders. Good settle. There's Aukus with it at midfield. Gets it to Wepa. Wepa has Engbrecht making that overlap run. Engbrecht with it at her feet. Engbrecht. Good touch to the middle. Engbrecht looking to get it to Tell. Poked away by Doane. Engbrecht will run it down. Engbrecht plays it back to Worthy. And Engenberg will play the long ball. Doane being solid in the back. Here's Tell with it. Tell. Kicked away by the Doane Tigers. And a foul by Dordt at midfield. Mount Marty has just tied it 1-1 with 3:03 left to go. Hastings still up on Dakota Wesleyan 2-0. Again, there are no ties anymore. You go to overtime, 2 10-minute overtimes, and if you're still tied, it goes to PKs. We had that in the men's quarterfinal, the 1-8 matchup. Northwestern was upset by number 8 seed Mount Marty. They beat them in PKs. And that's going to be a foul against the defenders and a card against the defenders. Kelly Wepa will be issued a card. And Doane will get a free kick. Set piece here with 4:47 left to go.
Yes.
Dordt beat Morningside, set 3 pretty handily, 25-14. They lead that match 2-1. Ellie Doctor leading the way with 11 kills, hitting better than 300 for the defenders. So Dordt's got to be solid here. 5-person wall. Zylstra on the end line. Scoring opportunity here for Doane. And the kick is over the goal. Hit the crossbar, goes over. Aiming for the upper left-hand corner and just overshot it. 4:33 left to go. Time also on Dordt's side here, in Dordt's favor. Dordt's just got to be solid in the back at this point. Play boot ball if you have to. Tigers with it just past midfield. They'll try to play it in the corner. Good step by the defenders. They'll clear it out. See, that whole series took almost a minute already. Dordt can you can do a number of things to really milk the clock. And it'll be a Doane throw in front of the Tigers bench. 2-0 is the score. Final 3:44 in this one in the GPAC quarterfinals. Stay tuned. At the conclusion of the game, we'll announce the State Farm player of the game. Spoiler alert. Player of the game might be from Washington, and she might have the most dangerous left foot. And speaking of which, Tell in a foot race. Outraces everybody. Tell takes a touch, empty goal, turns, fires, and the shot is deflected by Doane. Good scoring opportunity there. Tell has it. Tell touches it to Aukus. Aukus shot deflected by Doane and picked up by Johnson, the goalkeeper. Under 3 minutes to go. Dordt with a 2-0 lead. Dordt settles at midfield. Aukus gets it to Tell. Tell slows the attack. Waiting for more numbers. She'll chip it into the box. And there, come out and get it will be Johnson. Doane, a team that does not give up many goals. One of the top defensive teams in the league. Dordt has scored 2 today. They're heading to the first overtime in Sioux City, Mount Marty and Morningside. Under 2 minutes to go here at the Defender Soccer Complex. Again, stay tuned for the announcement of the State Farm player of the game and a brief post-game show. We'll give you the final numbers, the goals scored. Dordt under 2 minutes away from advancing to the GPAC semifinal for the third straight year. Made it to the championship match 2 seasons ago. They beat Hastings 1-0 down in Hastings. Hastings was a heavy favorite that season. But Dordt got them in the semifinal and then lost to Midland in a championship match. That was a classic. 4-3 was the final. May have been in overtime. I should remember those things. Minute left to go. Final minute here from the Defender Soccer Complex.
1 minute remaining.
Dordt, a big clear, carrying it to the corner away from winning this thing. Good settle by Aukus at midfield. Aukus will send it over to the left-hand side. Engbrecht taken away by Doane. Doane plays it up the sideline. Good challenge by Edingenberg. That's a hold. Missed it. And now they got it. A foul called against the Doane Tigers with 30 seconds left to go. Dordt can really just kind of milk the clock here. In no hurry to place this and play it. Abby Worthy directing traffic, the senior from Keller, Texas. Will play it up the sideline. Engbrecht saves it from going out of bounds momentarily. Final 10 seconds here. And this one will be official. Dordt is going to win it. Final score 2-0 as they get the shutout win. 2-0 is the final. Dordt gets their second win over the Doane Tigers of the year, both by shutout. And Dordt will advance to the GPAC semifinals. Dordt will advance with a 10-5-3 record. Taking a look at the goals. Dordt took a 1-0 lead, a goal by Maria Zylstra, assisted by Karina Tell during the 21st minute. Took a 1-0 lead into halftime, and then in the second half, it was Karina Tell with a goal at the 51st minute, made it 2-0, and that is your final score. Dordt outshot Doane tonight, 17-11. Shots on goal, dead even at 8 apiece. That makes it 8 saves for Lydia Zylstra as she gets the win. And this is her, boy, my eyes are bad. I got to look at my sheet here. 6 shutouts on the season. So Zylstra gets the shutout, and this is the 5th straight win for Dordt over Doane, all of which have been by shutout. Doane, their season ends with, and again, I got to look at my paper, old eyes, 8-9-2 is the final record for the Doane Tigers. And today's player of the game brought to you by Ross Hoekstra with State Farm serving Sioux County and the tri-state area. Call Ross at 712-722-0806 for all your insurance needs, or stop by the Sioux Center office next to Dairy Queen. State Farm player of the game is, drumroll please, Karina Tell, the senior from Washington. A goal scored and an assist. Karina Tell is your State Farm player of the game. So Dordt will extend their season. They advance to the GPAC semifinal. That's all I know. That's all I can give you. They'll play either Mount Marty or Morningside on Saturday. I do know that, in the GPAC semis at a site and a time and opponent to be determined. We'll have it on the website tonight, or on the GPAC site. It'll be both places. One last look at volleyball. They are in the 4th set. Dordt leading Morningside 2-1. It is tie 4-4 in the 4th. We'll continue to follow that one. You can tune into the Dordt website to see the live stats, or take a listen to Mike Biker's call on that one. That's all from the Defender Soccer Complex. Shout out to the Dordt Media Network and their superb job of the video stream. Thank you, the listener, and for supporting Defender Soccer. Until next time, Matt the SID